Welcome to the Vanilla to Vixen podcast. This show contains adult content, so if you are under 18 or easily offended, please switch off now. Mr. and Mrs. N are not qualified relationship counsellors. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Now the disclaimer is out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy our journey from Vanilla to Vixen.
And welcome to episode 153 of Vanilla to Vixen. We are your hosts, Mr. and Mrs. N, and we're also sometimes known as
the Naughty Couple.
Hello, Mrs. N.
Hello, Mr. N.
Welcome to this bulging episode. It's bulging, and dear listener, get your Garfield lunchbox. Do you remember Garfield lunchboxes?
I
Back
do.
in the day?
I do.
We're sadly old enough to remember Garfield lunchboxes.
Yep.
We are going on a road trip.
Oh, we are.
And you're coming with us. So get your Garfield lunchbox, get those little slices of cheese. Do you remember them?
The ones that taste like plasticine, you mean?
Yeah, and if you set a lighter to them, they don't burn. They're just made they're just made of plastic.
Why am I not surprised that you know that?
When I was young, I was a bit of an arsonist. Yeah. Or was it just an arse? I can't remember.
No, never.
Well, what an action-packed episode we've got for you. So we're going on an adventure to a new club.
Yes.
Or it's a club that we've already been to. It's all new, and we'll explain that a bit later on.
Yes.
And we've got some news and all sorts of stuff, and it's great. But meanwhile, got a little story for you.
Oh, okay.
So husband, wife.
Yeah.
Wife's not very well. Takes to the doctor. Doctor does the examination. Comes home, waiting for the results, and the phone rings, and it's the doctor. And the husband answers the phone, and he says, "Oh, Doc, did you get the test results back for my wife?" And the doctor says, "Yes, it's not quite sure. It's either Alzheimer's or AIDS." And the doctor says, "Oh God, is there anything I can do?" And the doctor says, "Yes, drive 2 miles from your home and drop her off. If she comes back, whatever you do, don't fuck her."
That's terrible.
Oh God, we can have lots of complaints. You can all complain about how dreadful that joke is. It's a joke. It's not real. It's a joke. Anyway, calm down now. I feel a little bit I'm excited.
You're excited. We've got lots to talk about.
I know, and we're going out in a bit. We're literally going out in a bit on a road trip.
We're getting into the V2V mobile.
But before we clamber into the V2V mobile, we've got exciting news this week.
We do.
On television, we haven't watched television for years. Everybody just looks at their phones these days. But on that old-fashioned thing called television, there's a brand new series of The Couple Next Door.
Yes. So it's on Channel 4.
Channel 4 on British TV, because we have got listeners abroad. On Channel 4, there was a series a couple of years ago. I think it was 2023, somewhere around then. There was a series called The Couple Next Door, and it was quite a thriller murder story, but it's based on this rather hot couple who move into a cul-de-sac, and the cul-de-sac's got a couple of pampas grasses in it. And they meet another couple who convince them to do a little bit of swapping and sexiness, and sort of excluding all the murder and drama. How do you think they kind of portrayed the naughty hobby, Mrs. N?
It was probably the most sort of relatable.
That's a really good word.
Yeah.
It's got obviously totally over the top murder to it.
There's obviously a lot of drama and everything in there, but the bits that they do that's related to the naughty hobby, I thought was actually done fairly well.
Very good.
Yes.
So it's back with Series 2.
Yeah.
Channel 4, you can find it on, what is it, that app, the Channel 4 app. I think you can find both series. I don't know. I miss the days when I could just press 4 on the television and it just came on. So there's that to look out for. Also this week, a bit more news.
Yes.
Swingathon.
It is.
It's the biggest swingers festival in the UK, and it's happening next week. And it's already hit the Daily Mail.
Oh, they're on it like a bonnet.
And it's quite interesting because it's in the media, obviously on national media, and it's on Lad Bible, but it's also on the Daily Mail. It's quite interesting how Lad Bible, predominantly a media source for the younger generation.
Yeah.
Compared to the Daily Mail, which is fair to say, I think that the Daily Mail probably attracts the grey pound, shall we say. And the Daily Mail's take on it, and it's just interesting because Lad Bible is really portrayed as quite positive and just generally factual, and it's like the swingers' biggest festival and has pole dancing and all this, that, and the other. Daily Mail's headline.
Yeah.
Leave us alone. Furious pensioners in rural sleepy village insist they are not swingers and that they want nothing to do with this outrageous sex festival. It's set to take place in their local field. As temperatures soar across the country, it is heating up in sleepy Midlands village with an unwelcome arrival of a sex festival. Residents of Allington, a town on the outskirts of Grantham, Lincolnshire, fear that their idyllic hometown has now become synonymous with swingers. Dirty bastards. Retired business consultant David hit out at an unwanted sleaze on his doorstep and believes such events should be kept further afield.
No pun intended, that.
But he's a business consultant. Surely he knows that swinging's big business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, David? You got to think, you're retired now, but things go on. He's lived in quaint Allington for 20 years and said, I'm not being a prude or being a NIMBY. Now, do you know what a NIMBY is?
Now we do know what a NIMBY is. We've been educated on this recently, haven't we?
We have been by a planning officer of all people.
Yes, of all people.
A NIMBY stands for not in my backyard.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm not being a prude and I'm not being a NIMBY, but if consenting adults are behaving like that, don't do it in our space.
So he is being a NIMBY.
He is then.
Absolutely.
You've just contradicted yourself.
David. Shut up.
David, 71, adds that in, who declined to be fully named. Why? Said, the swingathon is now ruining the desirable village for the 4th year and it's now beyond a joke.
Honestly, you'd think he'd be used to it by now.
He said, our beautiful and peaceful little village has become synonymous with swingers. And then he said, singing swingers.
They may well be.
It's outrageous and we don't welcome it. We don't want to hear it is sleaze on our doorstep.
I've got some advice for David. If you can't beat them,
join them.
Join in, mate.
Perhaps he's a fet person instead. But Swingathon does fet as well.
Exactly.
So, yeah. He's speaking out ahead of an X-rated Swingathon. Why do they call it X-rated? Well, I suppose it is X-rated. Being staged next weekend in huge fields in the outskirts of his village. So it's quite a negative, I'd say extremely negative article.
It's over one weekend, for goodness sake.
Yeah, and but in fairness to the Daily Mail, they carry on and it says, Dawn Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Totally random. Dawn Wilson. Random woman standing in a pub.
Yeah.
In a floral blouse, bless her. And she's got rather a jolly face. She's smiling. Whereas David, he's got like a raging face on the photo.
Oh, there's a picture of him.
Yeah, there's a picture.
So he doesn't give his surname, but he's actually had his photograph taken in the newspaper.
Yes. he didn't think that one through, did he?
No, he didn't.
He didn't think that one through. But anyway, back to Dawn. Dawn Wilson, who grew up in the village and is a bartender at the only pub, says the festival doesn't bother her. She's standing there in the photo with a little smiling face. And she says, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, bless
I'm
her.
fine. There'll be 1 or 2 extra people in the pub.
Good on her.
But we'll make sure that they keep their clothes on.
Exactly.
She's happy. She's happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the kind of Daily Mail's version of balanced journalism. There you go.
There you go. I want to talk about the fact that I apparently have been living under a rock.
Okay.
So I discovered this week that apparently there is such things as clitoris pumps.
Clit pumps.
Clit pumps.
Well, I mean, obviously, I've heard of penis pumps.
Yeah.
You know.
Apparently they do them for ladies.
You see, you learn something every week on this show.
I know. How did I not know these things existed?
Okay.
You can actually buy them from Amazon.
I can see the reason behind a penis pump.
Yes.
Because that makes it kind of... I'm doing it for anyone that can't see.
I was going to say, this is like, you're putting your radio face on here, darling. Yeah,
I'm kind of doing an impression of my penis pump. Why would you want a clit pump? What does that do for you?
Because apparently it enhances the sensitivity, making the experience more pleasurable.
All right, I can see that.
Apparently. I have seen some photos of what it looks like, though, after you've used the pump. Yeah, it's the best way I can describe it. You probably won't know this, Mr. N, because you're not really on TikTok a lot. But there is a specific TikTok where girls use like a sucker cup on their lips, on their facial lips.
I wonder what you were going to say then.
And it basically gives you a trout pout.
Oh my God.
And it's pretty much the same kind of thing. It just blows it up to a ridiculous size. And
I'm more shocked by the trout pout than I am the clit pump.
So I found that out this week.
Right,
interestingly.
okay.
And then I also found out, and this is a question to the ladies out there. Ladies, does your labia need puffing?
Well, I don't know. It's been extremely hot and the gardens are very dry.
So apparently there is a thing called labia puff surgery.
Oh my God.
So it's apparently known as a labia fat transfer or labia majora augmentation.
Is this part of like those designer vaginas?
I think it is a little bit. So it is a cosmetic procedure that enhances the appearance of the outer labia or labia, however you want to pronounce it. So it adds volume and fullness.
Right.
You've gone very quiet on me. So what they do is they harvest fat from another area of the body. They process it and then they inject it into your labia to achieve a more youthful and contoured look.
Yeah.
Because apparently as you get older, it gets a bit flappy and a little bit withered.
I've been in many playrooms and I have seen many fannies of different ages.
Yeah.
And I can't honestly say I've seen a fanny where I've gone, that needs a bit of puffing up on it. That needs a little bit of work. I know. We'll call in the guy that did Michael Jackson's face.
Yeah, well, that went well, didn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, ladies, just keep your foo-foos the way they are.
Aww.
You don't need all that shit. You know
don't. Yeah, I mean, having read what actually happens, it just, it doesn't sound particularly pleasant.
You know, I can understand it. I mean, obviously, like we've had T-girls on the show. We've had people that have done the transgender thing. And obviously, I get that. I understand that. You know, if you are... if you feel that you're a man trapped in a lady's body or a lady trapped in a man's body, I can understand all that because that's, I'm not getting into all the political side of it and everything else, but I can understand that bit of it.
Yeah.
But just to puff your lips up a little bit more to look like a...
Can you imagine, though, if you had the puffing done and also did the clitoris pump? Having seen some of the pictures of when you've pumped your clitoris up, it literally looks like a small penis. It sticks out like a small penis.
I'm just imagining it I can only imagine it because I've not got any photos, but I could just imagine it being like a squashed elephant's face. I'm just squashing my face up now. Yeah. Just like a squashed elephant's face.
Anyway, so if you are interested in having your your labia or your labia puffed, then apparently it is a cosmetic thing you can do.
You can't say we don't bring you exciting stuff.
Absolutely.
And talking of exciting stuff, we've got some exciting things happening.
We have.
Which we have got to tell you about, in all seriousness. July the 25th.
Next week.
Okay. It is the first ever V2V Vanilla to Vixen at the Purple Mamba Club in Nottingham.
Yay.
It could end up being the last V2V Vanilla to Vixen.
Can I just mention, I haven't told you this, but I had a message from Saucy the other day.
Okay.
Which said, does Mr. N know what the approximate number of people you can have at Purple Mamba?
No idea. No idea. I think Amanda did send me a message.
She did.
Something about fire regulations.
Yes, she did.
Something like that. I don't
did
know.
tell him, yes, you had been told, but it might not make any difference.
No. Luckily for Chris and Amanda, they are very responsible people and they're in full charge of limits.
Yes.
So, yes.
And they're also in charge of selling the tickets.
Yes, which is bad for me for curating these gigantic lists that I do. And, so what you need to do, if you want to be at the first Vanilla to Vixen on Friday, the 25th of July.
It's called the Pineapple and Pampas Party.
Because it's 1970s
We're
themed.
going full on 1970s swinger style.
I've got to check that my suit, which was genuinely from the 1970s, still fits me. Oh, God, I hope. And we are going to have lots of fun, 1970s style.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. Friday, the 25th of July. If you're a couple or a single lady, all you need to do, send us a message on Fab Swingers or via email, and we can then get you onto the guest list and you can buy your prepay tickets. This is a prepay only party.
Yeah.
And then you can buy your tickets directly from the Purple Mamba website and just Google the Purple Mamba Club and you'll find 25th of July, the Pampas and Pineapple Party. But make sure you're on the guest list first before you buy your tickets.
I'd just like to mention some of the people that are going to be there. So if you want to meet some of the amazing people that we have had on this podcast, the Sexy Squirrels are going to be there.
Oh, yes. And their party.
And their party is the day after.
The day after. So you could do the whole weekend.
Which is what we're doing.
We are. We're going to be at the Purple Mamba the whole weekend. It's going to be excellent.
It's going to be awesome.
Just on Trent Bridge.
Yeah. Saucy and Busty are going to be there. And they've got some friends that are coming over from the pond.
The Americans are coming.
The Americans are coming over.
I tell you who's not coming.
Who's not coming?
David from the Daily Mail. He's not coming. He's outraged and furious.
The Mother Truckers are going to be there.
They're going to be there. They're not going to be outraged or furious.
No. Roger and the Cabin Girl are going to be there.
They're going to be there. They're not going to be outraged or furious. They're going to just look damn sexy.
So there's a whole load of the crew and people that we've had on the podcast. So if you fancy coming along and meeting some superstars, because they are superstars, then get your names down. Mm-hmm.
And then it's August.
It is.
August is my birthday month.
It is.
August.
It's not just a birthday month, is it, Mr. N? It's a big birthday.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about certain big birthdays, but it is my birthday month. And it's the 16th of August.
Yeah.
Saturday at Liberty Elite. This is the V2V party to end all V2V parties.
The last one nearly did.
Last year nearly shut us down. It's the big summer beach party. And the A5, it was just chaos.
Yes.
It was mad. It's the big summer beach party. You can come in your bikinis. You can come in your Bermuda shorts. You could come in whatever beachwear you want to come in.
Absolutely.
And the weather's going to stay hot because apparently it's global warming. It's bloody fantastic.
I think Mr. Mother Trucker said he was going to come in his mankini.
That is worth seeing on its own.
He's going to kill me for saying that.
It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be brilliant. The weather's going to be hot.
There's going to be, fingers crossed, the weather is really good.
Yeah.
We're going to have the amazing DJ that we had last year. We'll be outside.
Keep burning those CFCs. Make Greta Thunberg cry. Keep it warm until after August, please.
There's also going to be the cocktail tent as well. They had last year, which went down an absolute storm.
Cocktails.
Proper naughty cocktails.
Cocktails on the homemade beach.
Yes.
On the back lawn. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be brilliant.
There will be no volleyball this year because last year it was shit.
It was shit. We're not going to do that. We're not going there again. Just have a cocktail and it's going to be brilliant.
Exactly.
So they're the two big parties coming up. July the 25th, which is a Friday. We are letting some verified single gentlemen, very limited number, onto the guest list for Friday at the Purple Mamba. Saturday the 16th of August at Liberty Elite is a Saturday, so it's only couples and single ladies.
Yes, absolutely. Now, you know what time it is, don't you?
Oh my goodness me.
You love this time, don't you?
Is it time for another outrageous fact?
It is. It's Fun Fact Friday.
Fun Fact Friday.
When a male honeybee reaches orgasm, his testicles explode and his penis gets ripped off.
Oh my God.
That's a bit brutal, isn't it?
What a way to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what you call a banging time, isn't it?
Exploding ball sacks and...
ripping off of your genitalia. Awesome. Bless them.
So if you want to meet the amazing Mrs. Mother Trucker, she will shock the hell out of you. You can see her on the Purple Mamba Club on Friday the 25th of July or Saturday the 16th of August at Liberty Elite.
Absolutely. Is the car warmed up?
I think it's about time.
Yeah, I think it is time.
Now, back way back in time. Way back in time. We went to a club in Leicester called Amigos.
I think it was episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5 many years ago. I was only 7 years old when we recorded that. And we went to this amazing club, and it's a little club in Leicester in the middle of city. It's like proper city club.
Yeah.
And it was quite dark, wasn't it? I remember it being dark. Mm-hmm. I remember there being kind of like vet equipment around at the back of the club.
Yeah, there was lots of like little rooms, wasn't there?
And
I think we had a bit of a play in the cinema.
It was
room,
dark. I remember it being very dark.
It was dark, yes.
But apparently, Amigos is gone.
Yes.
It's no longer.
No.
Amigos has said adios. So I can't do the jingle anymore. And it's now called the Naughty Pineapple.
It is.
So we're going to get our car keys, because you need those for the bowl. And we're going to get into the V2V mobile.
Yeah.
And let's find out all about this new place.
Let's do it.
So here we are. The last time we were here, it was called Amigos.
It was.
But it's completely changed.
It is.
Everything's changed about this place, including the owners.
And the name.
It's now the Naughty Pineapple, which I think is the best club name I've ever heard.
Absolutely. For a swingers club, you can't have a better advert.
It's naughty and fruity.
Exactly.
We have with us, Vince.
Hi.
And Shell.
Hello.
And they are the new owners of the Naughty Pineapple, have been for 9 months, and they've very kindly invited Vanilla to Vixen along.
They have, and we've literally just had a tour as well, which from the last time that we came, you wouldn't recognise the place.
Totally different
So
vibe.
different, yeah.
Everything. So 9 months, how on earth did you get into this monkey business, Vince?
We packed our jobs in. We got fed up of working shifts, not being able to go out at weekends. When we did, it just made you feel like you wanted to do more. And I had it in my mind that I wanted to open a club. I tried to open one, almost done it, and then I heard of this club that was for sale, and I just went for it.
That's amazing. So just before we talk about, you know, the club and how you've transformed it and everything else, how long have you guys been in what we call the naughty hobby?
So we've been swinging for about 9 years now. We've had some weird meets, bad meets. We've had a lot of good meets. But through it all, we've made a huge amount of really good friends. We've got to know a lot of people, nearly all swingers. With these type of friends, you can literally talk about anything and have a really good laugh. There's no holding back of what you've got to say and do.
When you first decided to get into the naughty hobby, who was the one that brought it up first? They're both smiling at me.
Shell, were you supportive when Vince was like, I want to run a club?
I was saying, you're crazy. But we did it.
It's pretty much a normal response, really, isn't it? I want to open a swinging club. It's like you go.
So had you been to the club when it was Amigos?
Yes, we had. Yes.
Yeah, we were customers before.
Yeah. We've been here a few times, haven't we? Yeah. But we enjoyed it that much. We decided we wanted to own it.
And I'm going to try and sort of say some of the differences. So at the minute we're sitting in the smoking area, which is absolutely brilliant. It's kind of like outdoors.
It's like an indoor garden.
Yeah, we've got all sorts of like little pink flower balls.
It's like being in a pub garden.
Yes,
that's exactly what it's like.
Pink flower balls, pink heart. We've got
lovely lighting.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely. The first thing I noticed or remembered is how different the hot tub area is.
Yes.
So all the hot tub area now is beautiful. The walls are beautifully sort of tile type walling. You've got a beautiful hot tub in the area. We've got people coming in and seeing the microphones and flying for their
running out the door,
running for their lives.
They're terrified.
You see, if you want to scare the shit out of people, just bring a microphone with you.
Now, Mrs. N's favourite thing, we've got food here as well.
Oh my God.
Cheese toasties.
Cheesy chips.
Cheesy chips. It's amazing. So you can get food here. So is it a soft drinks club?
Yes.
And can you bring
your own alcohol?
So you can bring your own alcohol, which makes it a reasonably cheap night.
Leave it behind the bar. We put a label on it, a number, which relates to your locker number.
Yeah.
And then just come in every time to the bar whenever you want to drink.
And you serve soft drinks as well, so if you can buy your mixers and things from the club itself.
People can bring soft drinks, but we do charge a £3 corkage if they do bring, because obviously we sell it.
I think the least they can do is support the club by buying yours, and they're very reasonably priced as well. So, yeah, that's fantastic. That's brilliant. And the other things that I've noticed is the difference in the playrooms. You've really gone to town in the playrooms. So you've got playrooms that are completely shut away. You can be really private.
Yep, lockable doors.
Lockable doors on them. And one thing I have never seen ever.
This is a first, isn't it?
It's a playroom that converts almost into a pizza oven.
Yeah.
It is. It's brilliant.
Female glory hole.
Yes, but I need to explain to the listeners exactly what it is. So if you can imagine,
go for it, Mrs. N.
If you can imagine, it's a lockable room with a bed in it. The lady can lie on the bed and put her legs through what looks like, you know when you go to the car wash.
Where's this going?
and you get the leather things that dangle down in strips.
Yeah.
You see, you know where I'm going with this.
You're waiting for someone to come along and sponge you down.
You might get a little bit soapy in there.
But we do say that if any ladies do use that and they come with a partner, always have a spotter or your partner on the outside watching to make sure you're safe, because you never know who's outside that could touch without consent and think it's okay. Although we do warn everybody, never touch without consent. So it's all about safety.
That's one thing I want to say, how well run this club is. And there's a few single gentlemen going around, impeccable behaviour, brilliant etiquette. It's a properly ran club, and I love to see that. It's brilliant. So that's all to you guys.
Just to let you know, that pizza oven was actually Tony, the previous owner's invention.
Really?
Wow.
Well, it's superb.
It is. I'm going to say we've been to a few clubs, not massive amount, but we've been to a few and never seen anything like that one. So
this is the reason why we've actually kept it. So because it's unique and
It is cool.
Yeah.
It is really cool. The other thing I want to mention as well, you've got a little dungeon, which is just fantastic, and it's got the bed in it, and you don't often see dungeons with the beds in.
Exactly, yeah. So normally it's just a bit of furniture that, you know, like spanking bench or cage or...
But for I think there's so many swingers now that are kind of into a bit of kink, and it becomes like swing, so you can swing and have a bit of kink as well.
Yeah.
And your dungeon's perfectly set out for that. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, we have got other plans and we do want to make things bigger, but with a small club, it's hard to expand. It's hard to find that room. So you're always making the best of what you've got, and the space you've utilised really well. Nice, you got nice showers, beautiful shower area.
Beautiful double shower area, really lovely. I happened to notice that the cinema has been slightly updated.
Redecorated.
If anybody's listened to episode 5, I think it was when we were last here.
It was a long time ago.
It was in the early days.
140 odd episodes ago.
Yeah, so we did actually try the cinema out, didn't we, Mr. Ann?
We did.
And I think I did mention that there was no sound, though, with the...
That's right.
We've got sound.
Sound is sorted.
It definitely is, yeah.
It's nice that you've kind of given a nod to the previous owner as well by keeping a couple of the things that they had in there.
Still really good friends with them as well, yeah.
Were they happy that you took over?
Yeah. They had quite a few offers for the place, but they wanted it to be sold to people that were going to keep it in the lifestyle. Some of the people that did want it were going to turn it into other things and not keep it in the lifestyle, and they wanted it to see that it went to somebody that was going to look after it, that was going to bring it on in leaps, you know, and turn it around. And I think we've done that.
I suppose the other thing is to have somebody that understands the lifestyle or the hobby, as we call it, because it makes a big difference when you've got people. Because if you understand it, then when people come and visit your club, they get it.
And I mean, for anyone that doesn't know, having worked in a swingers club, the amount of money it does take to upkeep and well maintain these places, and your place is beautifully maintained, and it's you know, credit to you guys that have run it so well, and it looks just so wonderful.
I mean, there's still more updates we want to do. We have invested a lot of money into it. It's going to take a long time to reap that back, but to us it's not about profit. It's about making people in the lifestyle happy,
and having a safe environment to go to. You know, it's such a clean place. You know, we're 100% on top of all the cleaning. You know, down from flip-flops being disinfected every night, keys being disinfected,
filters for the hot tub changed regularly. You know, we empty our hot tub every night and refill it again the next day, ready for that night. You know, we're well on top of all the cleaning.
You see, it's the fact that, you know, punters like ourselves who go to clubs and things, you don't give it a second thought. You just sort of take it for granted a little bit. So it's good for people to understand how much work goes into giving them
on a Thursday we open at 12 o'clock. We were here at 8 o'clock this morning.
So on a Thursday we do 17 to 18 hours a day, because we're here 4 hours before we open to get the hot tub ready, to make sure it's hot enough for when the first customers get here. At night we're shutting down, cleaning everything, disinfecting everything. You know, that can be an hour to 2 hours. You know, so it's a 17, 18 hour day for us just on a Thursday. So,
and it's nice to see, here we are on a Thursday afternoon, and there's people in the club and they're really enjoying themselves, they're having a great time.
Yeah.
And
I think they were more worried when we walked in, weren't they?
This is the first ever episode where we've done a podcast whilst the club is open.
It is.
And people were just mingling and going, oh yeah, it's cool. Yes. I'm amazed.
So with regards to like the decor and everything, did you have a vision beforehand of how you wanted it to look?
Basically, no. It was planks of wood set out and been moved about to design the rooms. Big.
We knocked everything down, so one half of the club was just literally an empty warehouse. Then we laid everything out on the floor, all the strips of wood. We laid it into like room shapes, measured it all. I came up with a design, the builder came up with design, and then Shell came along and, well, guess what?
She put the woman's touch to it. Yeah, exactly.
And look at it now.
That's where I was going with that, but I just, I didn't want to just assume.
Yeah, we did go with Shell's decision. She was right.
There's a lot of dominant women in this lifestyle.
The thing is, it does make a big difference because you've made it such a warm, inviting environment now. The colours that you've used, the accessories that you've used, you can tell that there's been a lot of love and attention gone to it.
I make fun of it, but joking aside, I think clubs where you've got a woman's touch inside makes it appealing for women to go to. Do you think that?
Yeah, I think definitely, yeah.
Because women are the queens of the scene, we always say in this lifestyle.
Absolutely, Mr. N, absolutely.
Ladies are pop. Power of pussy.
Oh, I love that.
We're going to be using that forever.
Hashtag
pop.
So have you had a lot of feedback from since you've taken over, from people that maybe used to come to the club before, or trying it for the first time because they've heard it's been taken over?
Yeah, I mean, since we've took it over, we have got a messenger chat site, we've got a Facebook chat site, we've got a Telegram chat page, we've got the club profile, we've got our own private profile, we've got WhatsApp chat groups.
So how do we find you then? If people are interested in this club, which is the Naughty Pineapple at Leicester, how do they find you? What are the name of all these profile names?
It's all the Naughty Pineapple.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah, the website is called thenaughtypineapple.co.uk.
Brilliant.
Yeah, the Telegram is the Naughty Pineapple.
And they can find you on Fab Swingers under the Naughty Pineapple.
Yeah, so and to top all that off, we had the Naughty Pineapple painted on the front of our building.
I saw that.
I know, it was funny. We literally walked around the corner and Mr. N said to me, are you sure we're going the right way? I said, I think the Naughty Pineapple that's on the front of that building kind of gives it away
nice
a little
and
bit.
Subtle.
I said,
nice
very
and subtle.
subtle. We loved it.
8-foot pineapple.
It's huge, it's brilliant. In fact, I think we should have a photo. Before we leave, Mr.
Definitely.
N, we'll have a photo.
We get a lot of people coming and taking photos in front of it, even if they don't know what the place is. we can watch on the camera and see people outside standing there all having the photos talk, and we think to ourselves, you don't even know what this place is. And, but if they're going to put it on Facebook or put it out there, that's advertising for us.
Absolutely.
So, that works for us. We're happy with that.
That sounds cool.
So if somebody who hasn't been to the club before decides that they've found you, think, I'd really like to go to that, what would they expect when they get here?
It's very relaxed. It's a very friendly, cosy place. If people tell us they've never been here before, we'll kind of take them under our wing. We'll show them around, give them a tour. We'll show them where their locker is. We can actually introduce them to people.
And it's really relaxed, isn't it? Are there any dress codes or anything like that at all?
No, not really.
You could just
we say
as long as you
smart casual. Yeah.
We have people overalls.
Not dirty overalls.
Not dirty. We have people coming in shorts and trainers, and we don't mind too much because a lot of the people that come here will just dress down straight away anyway. And they'll walk around in a towel, or you get some that walk around naked. That's fine with us.
I'm sorry, I need to stop doing that. I'm really sorry.
It's just nice and relaxed. I like it.
It's fine. Yeah, anytime you like.
So, do you guys do a membership?
We do a membership. It's free membership.
Thursdays is our newbie day.
It's newbie day,
so
yes.
Everybody gets charged
£15, the same as
and if
members.
you want to join up,
it's absolutely
free. And you get a verification on that day as well.
Yeah, so
if you join up
absolutely free.
and you're on Fab Swingers, you get a verification.
If you come down other nights, like Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, for a non-member it's going to be £25. But you can still join up for free. You'll still get a vary from us and probably from other people in the club, maybe even from our members of staff. So, we try to look after everybody.
What I love as well is that the single guys here, I heard you you sort of talking earlier on, and it's almost like a workshop, isn't it? You were chatting through and just talking about the etiquette and how people should behave and everything.
Yeah,
and it's a great way. So single guys, we often hear on Fab Swingers and various places where, we can't get verifications, we can't do this, it's catch-22.
Yeah.
But what they could do, come along to your club, chat to you, understand how the etiquette works, get a proper verification, and there they are. They're ready to go.
Yeah, definitely.
100%,
definitely,
yeah. And we do tell all people that come in the rules, like no touching without consent. If a lady says back off, it's back off, because the ladies here are in charge. It's their domain, you know. They are. We have to protect everybody that's in the club, but obviously ladies are the most important, we feel. You know, we feel that they need protecting. We do our best.
Yeah, absolutely.
I suppose being a lady myself, you want to go to a place where you feel comfortable and you feel safe.
Yeah.
And this is a big thing in the naughty hobby, why the women like to go to the clubs, because they do have that. It's not like going to a nightclub where it can be a bit of a cattle market, and you know, it's that nice, you can come here, you can feel safe. I mean, I'm always in awe of single ladies that come to clubs by themselves, because I mean, that takes a lot of guts.
And we have found that we have got a lot more single ladies that will actually come here on their own now, whether they're in a relationship or not, and their partners actually say it's fine for them to come because they know they're going to be okay.
They know they're going to be safe here. They know they're going to be looked after. They know that we keep on top of.
That's the highest credit to you guys. It really is.
Yeah, absolutely.
We also look at how many single guys are into how many females couples are in.
Yeah, and we ratio it, and
unfortunately sometimes we do have to turn single guys away. Not by choice, but just to make sure that
the single ladies
is
feel
safe for everybody.
And that, you know, that they're not overpowered.
The other side of that is that you're making it really fair, because no single guys want to come into a club where there's just 40 other single guys and nobody else. Otherwise, they're wasting their money, and it's not a good night for everybody else. So I think you're actually doing a service sometimes by turning single guys away.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants a good night. So
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, we don't like doing it, but unfortunately sometimes we just have to.
You don't want it where single guys are literally following girls around. When single guys do come in, we do say to them, no touching without consent, do not follow ladies around the club, you know, all stuff like that. So everybody knows the rules, so if anybody breaks the rules, they can't say they didn't know, you know, so...
Also as well, no mobile phones?
Yeah, you can use your mobile phone in the bar area, we say. Yeah. We've never had any trouble yet in the 9 months we've had it with phones or pictures or anything like that. And everybody we feel that comes here is respectable and understands that.
And they're really genuinely in the lifestyle or naughty hobby.
Yeah, that's true.
We do, we make it so clear that you can't use it anywhere else in the club, not the smoking area, not the locker room. Although we have caught one or two people in the locker room, you know, they're standing at the locker and they've got the phone and trying to hide it, and we kind of sneak up behind them at no phone. And, you know, they jump out the skin and like, sorry, didn't realise. Yes, you do. There's stickers on every locker.
And your locker room's dead next to the social area anyway, so you're okay.
Exactly, yeah.
See, you know, so if you come to the Naughty Pineapple, behave yourself.
Exactly. Why wouldn't you want to behave yourself? This is like a cool place. Well, you don't want to get thrown out.
Behave yourself where you need to behave yourself.
Yeah, there are some naughty situations. But going on to other stuff, yes. I mean, we're trying to give a good variety to our customers. So we're trying to come up with different parties every month.
So you do different themed parties?
Yes.
Tell us what these are.
Well, we did actually have a Christmas party.
No, first one was Halloween. We did a Halloween party.
Yeah, that was our first ever party, wasn't it? Yeah,
and that was absolutely packed.
Yeah.
But we did do a Christmas party in June.
Oh, and do you know what? And I bet that went down a storm.
Christmas.
Who doesn't love Christmas?
We even put decorations up in a little Christmas tree.
I had to get it.
Did you dress up as Santa?
No.
I was going to say, did you have a big sack?
To be honest, I was against the idea of Christmas in June. That again was Shell's idea, and yes, it did work.
High five, Shell.
High five to me. Once again, he's finally admitted that I was right.
And you've got it on recording.
This is recorded. You're never going to hear the end of this, Vince. You're never going to hear the end.
You can literally just keep rewinding that bit and just playing it over and over again.
So yeah, we done a Christmas party at Christmas. We done a New Year's Eve party. Every party we do, they're packed. They really, really are good.
Vince had his birthday party here.
Yeah, that was the best party ever. It was the most money we've ever taken. But again, like I say, it's not about the money. It's about the atmosphere.
But it's a good indication of how people are enjoying themselves if they're spending the money and enjoying themselves in the club.
Do you get that kind of proud parent feeling? You know, when you see people enjoying themselves, you go, I'm just, that's just amazing.
We've also done burlesque shows as well. Real burlesque shows.
When it's packed and we stand behind that bar and we look out and we stand back and we say to each other, you know, look at what we've created, you know.
A monster.
No, but it's such a great atmosphere, and to see everybody standing there chatting, laughing away, it's just, it hits you and you just think, you know, we've done that.
We also have Naughty Pineapple t-shirts that the staff wear. Obviously in this weather we've not been wearing them, and we also sell them as well.
Own merchandise. I don't know any other clubs that do their own merchandise.
No, not at all.
Yeah. We've got a lot of toys under the counter for sale as well.
Yeah, I did kind of clock those earlier.
Things that were, things that buzz.
I mean, we've done 2 burlesque shows now.
That's amazing.
Yep, and these are the proper performers from the theatre that come and do it for us. The boss and his swinging singer, they organise it all for us. We put all the seats out. We have to move the sofas out, obviously. Put all the seating down there in the dungeon room, and the little corner room are their changing rooms for the night, and they put on a fantastic show.
And they are going to be doing one in December, the Christmas one.
Yeah, the third one.
The 6th of December, I believe.
Yeah. They put on a fantastic show. They really are good performers.
I also... we can't do a podcast without mentioning this, that there is a certain Tina Von Teese.
Absolutely, yeah.
That regularly frequents your venue.
Yeah.
Our
Tina, she is fantastic. She's phenomenal. She's done...
Show and tell, as you call it. Tell. So she's done a BDSM workshop.
Yeah,
So I have to be honest.
She's the best in the business.
We've had pleasure to actually watch Tina.
Yeah.
In full flow, haven't we?
Best in the business.
She's phenomenal.
So yeah. What a coup.
She's come in and done talk shows and she draws in the crowds. She's done a bi inclusion night that was in partnership with the Bi Inclusion Group. They go round to all the clubs all around the country, and they have a huge amount of followers, and they did that here one night, and we are organising another one with them. But they brought in so many people. Again, the place was packed. It's phenomenal.
But don't you think, though, it's so nice for them to have a safe space that they can be themselves.
Absolutely.
And do their thing.
Yeah. And Tina Von Teese recently, she went to an award ceremony hosted, sponsored by Spearmint Rhino. This was at the Athena. And she said to us that she may have spare tickets, but in the end she didn't, so we couldn't go ourselves. But she said, we said to her before she went, well, bring some people back with you. You know, we were thinking 4 or 5 people. She phoned us up just as it ended there, and she says, I'm bringing people back with me. we didn't know what to expect.
You never do with Tina.
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected with Miss Fontees.
But she came back about half an hour later, and she brought 4 people with her. And we're thinking, okay, yeah, that's fine. And she gave us this look and said, that's not it. 10 minutes later, another 4 walked in. She gave us another look. She said, no, that's not it. And about every 10 minutes, there was like another 4, another 5, another 6. And by the end of the night, they were still pouring in at 1:30 in the morning. Bearing in mind, we shut at 2 a.m. And that morning, we ended up shutting at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was an amazing night.
And these are like content creators.
Yeah, she ended up bringing in about 50 guests.
Wow.
It was absolutely amazing. And the guests were top influencers on TikTok and Instagram. Kerry from the Lifestyle Lounge at
Red
Manchester.
Ammunition.
Red
She's a star.
Ammunition, yes.
What a star.
The
Swingathon was here.
Mr. Swingathon, Stacey and Matt, they was here, and all their crew. We got their number, and they were kind enough to say that if we wanted to go this year, to ring them and let them know, but there's just not enough time for us to get everything printed.
I'm going to say, and imagine you're so full on with this place at the minute.
Yeah, we had Untamed Nights in from Southampton and Bournemouth. There were loads of different people. We didn't get to get everybody's details.
I was just going to say, do you tend to find that the people that come to the club are usually local? But by the sounds of it, obviously, I know they were up for a night, but...
We have a man that comes in, a gentleman that comes in. He used to come in regular when he lived in Leicester. He's now moved to Wales, and he comes twice
every now
a year.
And again, yeah.
Just to come down here.
We get people from Portsmouth, from Nottingham, from all over.
What I think,
travel miles. They're hearing about us, and I want to try your club. You know, I've seen all your fab reviews and all the varies that you've got.
What I do think is wonderful about you guys, which we obviously go, as I say, around and we do different clubs and everything, but you are so in the community, and as much as you, like you say, you know, you've mixed with Tina Von Teese, and you've brought other content creators in, and you're full on the community, which is what we love to see and hear. It's amazing.
Yeah, we're trying to push it as much as we can. We're trying to pass it out also back to the community, so others can put their bit into it, whatever they want to do, whatever they feel they if they want to get creative. Like, we've got a guy called Rob that comes to our club very regularly, and he puts body painting events on for us.
Wow.
He brings all his own paints, all his own paper, all the sheeting to protect the carpets.
Ladies love the body painting.
Fantastic guy he is. He's really nice, really well spoken, really kind guy.
This is what I love about the hobby, because people that are in it or have a connection to it is so genuine, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's what they want to do is to make people feel...
Yeah, we feel like we're bringing a community together, and it gives them the chance to give something back to others that are in the lifestyle. And it's their way of reaching out and saying, look what I can do, you know, amateur club, but look what I can do, come and join me, you know, and people love it. His body painting events go so well, don't they?
Ladies love the body painting. It's a chance. It's almost like a chance to dress up, but without the clothes. It's brilliant. Show yourself off. It's
exactly.
Brilliant.
And it's not just about painting the bodies, but when people paint their partners or whatever, or paint each other, they can then print it onto paper, push the paper against the parts they've painted, and they can take that home, and they've got a souvenir of the day.
That's cool.
A proper memory of the experience as well.
Yeah.
Which I can imagine is actually quite erotic, I would have thought. Not had it done myself yet.
Oh, yet.
But you never know.
I've got another one organised.
I'm not sure without looking at the diary.
Yeah, but there is one organised.
Go to naughtypineapple.co.uk.
Yep.
There we go. It'll be on there.
It should be on our events page. You can go to the calendar and you can subscribe to the calendar, so you get notifications to say when an event is coming up.
I can't believe you've only been in here 9 months for what you've already created. What's for the future? Where are you going?
We have got more plans. Obviously, everything we've took in this club has been reinvested. We've not made up any profit as yet, so we're just putting it all back in. As and when we can afford it next, we want to knock the cinema down. We want to push it back into the dungeon and then use all that room where the cinema was and build more rooms. And in the little room in the corner where the female glory hole is, not a lot of people know, but there's actually a big pallet lift in there. Yep, so I would like to open that up, and I would like to make a little room out of that. I could put a little jail type bars on the front of it or something, or...
It's the imagination. You've got endless imagination.
In other words, watch this space.
Yes, absolutely.
Brilliant.
So what is your capacity at the club?
At the minute, as it stands, we've had the fire brigade in, they've assessed everything, and they've said 70 to 80 people. So it's a good amount of people, yeah. That's a good amount of fun and naughtiness.
I was going to say, that's enough to be very naughty.
Some of the rooms do get very hot and steamy. And we do get some regulars come in that draw naughty pictures on the mirror. And they come in the next time, and I think they do it to see whether we clean the mirrors.
What's the naughtiest they've put on there?
We get cop pictures.
They normally put the name on.
The name.
So we know they've been.
Yeah. They like to leave us a little souvenir.
So what is your favourite part of the club as it is at the minute? What's the one thing that you feel most proud of?
Customers.
That's beautiful.
That is lovely.
Yeah, we feel proud that we're bringing the community together, that we're providing that clean, safe place for them to come and just giving back something to the swinging community.
That's beautiful.
So do you guys, and I'm always fascinated with this, I don't know whether you've ever listened to any of our other episodes, but we've interviewed Chris and Amanda from Purple Mamba Club, and the one thing that always fascinates me with people that own swingers clubs is, do you guys still get time to have fun?
Very, very little.
Do you want to have fun, or are you just too knackered?
Too knackered a lot of the time. We get a Monday.
Some of your fun is actually watching others have fun.
Yeah,
do you get that?
Yeah, definitely.
We get a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, although we say we get it off, but Mondays we have to go out getting stock ready for the place. We'll come back to the club to do cleaning. Anything we didn't do on a Sunday, we have to do. Tuesday, if we didn't get something done on the Monday, we have to do that. It's a never-ending job.
Yeah. You don't get a day off then, really, do you?
Not
guys?
Really, no. We try.
So we do try. I mean,
we do put meets on, but nobody seems to want to meet us.
No. We get lots of single guys messaging us. It'd be nice just to have a couple, and we have got a lot of friends. We do go out for a lot of meals, nights out.
But I suppose you make friends that are like...
Friends are all what we made while we were in the lifestyle, before we actually bought this club. We made a huge amount of friends. And we've stayed with those friends. We go out for meals. We go out for nights out. We've been on weekends away to Butlins. Saying that, we're going to Butlins in September, and there's about 15 of us going.
Not all together,
but we are all going to meet up.
Yeah.
We've got people that are going to run the club while we're away, but we said to them, we don't think the club's going to be very busy because everybody's coming to Butlins.
You're taking everyone with you.
September the 12th.
The naughty pineapple
if you're there,
on
get
tour.
in touch with the naughty pineapple and let us know if you go in.
Naughty pineapple's on tour.
Yeah. And
You might have to come back on and tell us all about Butlins.
And I think we're actually taking T-shirts for people to wear, are we?
Yeah. And we're also going away in 2 weeks' time
to Gran Canaria.
PDI?
Yeah, we're taking our T-shirts.
Yeah, we're going to take our T-shirts as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Guys, you are an absolute inspiration. I really do think you are, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, from the first time that we came to the club to what it looks like now, to how welcoming you guys are.
It was a lot of fun before. We've got to say, we loved Amigos. Amigos was a lot of fun. But you have just lifted it, obviously with your investment and everything else, you've just lifted it up a level. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but saying all that, entry fees, drink prices, food prices, we've kept them all really low.
Yeah, I noticed cheesy chips, £3, that's a bargain.
Yeah, we're not overcharging anybody. We have people coming in and say, yeah, but this other club charges that for that. We're not interested in making a profit as long as we cover our overheads. You know, again, it's about the community. It's about making everybody happy. We don't want people to come here, have an expensive night out. It's not about that. We're not about huge profits. You know, what we do, mate, we put back into the club for our customers. It's, you know,
fantastic.
I mean, you can clearly see how much passion you guys have for this place and how much passion you have for the customers as well, which I think calling them customers doesn't sound right because they're more like friends, aren't they?
Friends,
yeah, exactly.
Some of the customers that do come here have ended up in relationships. And we're looking forward to going to weddings in the future.
Your first naughty pineapple wedding.
Yeah, we'd love to go to one of them. So we're hoping that there are some marriages that come from the naughty pineapple.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Shell's doing a Scylla black.
Have you bought your hat?
We're just hoping all our plans that we've got for the club come to fruition and that we manage to pull it all off literally for our customers. You know, we just want to see an absolute fantastic club. We're trying to put it back on the map. We're trying to make it something. We're trying to get the name out there. So spread the word, guys. Just tell everybody you know. Tell them all to come down and give us a visit. It's well worth it now.
You just have done, Vince. You are Vanilla to Vixen.
Exactly. Will you promise us one thing? Will you promise us that you'll keep in contact with us and you'll keep us updated on how the club's going, any changes you make, what to expect?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, we'll keep everybody informed.
And
you're always welcome to come down here and look. And
you're so amazing. Thank you. And you've kindly given us a key to a locker so we can go round and have a look at the club. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Have a play while you're here and enjoy yourselves.
Thank you so much, Vince.
You're welcome. That's fine.
It's amazing. Thank you so much. We shall see you again very soon.
Thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it.